So I used to be a former thrift store employee, and I was a thrift store employee for, I would say, a year or so. And okay, I actually really enjoyed my job. Like, I remember, this was a while ago by the way, but I remember I would wake up for work and I would actually be excited to go to work. I had a blast working there. Like, it was a lot of fun. I can wear whatever I want. And then my like section of the store that I would work at, I would work in the like looking through like CDs and movies and books, like the physical media section of the store. And I loved it. It was fun. It was great. But then I just no longer enjoyed it and I quickly got out of there. So yes, I think I worked there for like a year or so. I think it was like a year or maybe almost 2 years. I'm not sure. It was like so long ago, but it was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm super happy that I was able to work there because a lot of the stuff that I thrifted is all from that store. And if I didn't work there, I would not have any of this cool stuff that I'm about to show you guys. So yeah, I would say some of these stuff is not from that thrift store, but I still wanted to include it in this haul because this is like my best thrift store finds. Yeah! And yeah, so a good chunk of these are from the thrift store that I worked at, and I will tell you guys which ones they are. And yes, all of this stuff was on my shelves over there, and I absolutely demolished them. Like, they're so messy now, and it's bothering me because you guys can see it. But yeah, just ignore it, I guess. I mean, you can't really ignore that, but I'm gonna try and not look at it because it's bothering me. Okay, anyways, let's start with this damn haul. Okay, so I'm just gonna start off with, okay, I guess I'll start off with my little Fuggler. Yes, I think that's how you say it. My little Fuggler plushie that I thrifted. This, I do have the box. It came with like a box and it came with like its little certificate, but I don't know where I left it. I know I have it somewhere, but I don't feel like searching for it. So we're just gonna look at this. But yes, this is my little Fuggler. I thrifted him. He was brand new. And I freaked out when I found him because I remember seeing like commercials of this on the TV when I was younger, like on Nickelodeon, I'm pretty sure. And I always thought they were super cute. And yeah, I finally have one now. This is, I don't know if they have names. Oh, he has like a little button tail. That's so cute. But yeah, I really like these guys a lot. I think they're so cute. I remember when I got this and I showed my mom, she absolutely hated it because of the teeth. But I don't know, I think they're like super cute. Funny ugly monster. Yeah, it's a funny little cute monster. But yeah, very cute. I don't know how much I got him for, but he was probably very cheap because I feel like an employee would look at this and be like, no one will buy this, so they priced it for cheap. But I'm glad they did because I got it. So the next thing that I'm gonna show you is from my thrift store that I worked at. And the way that I found this, it was actually kind of sad, but kind of funny at the same time. But I was able to find my little calico critters at a thrift store. And this one is naked because it didn't come with clothes, and I'll tell you why. But yes, this is a little doggy calico critter. I think it's a dog. Or is it a hamster? I don't know. And then I have a little koala here with this little cute outfit. And then I have my little rabbit family. I think these are sisters or lovers. And then I have this little guy, very cute. But yes, okay, the way I found these, so it's, okay, I remember. So I was on my way to like clock out, right? And I see these on the floor. I guess the guy was like sweeping the area, cleaning up and stuff. And he was sweeping these and he said he was gonna throw them away. And I was like, no, wait, let me go ask my manager and see if I can buy them. And she let me. And I'm so happy because I literally saved them from being thrown away in the dumpster. And now I have them. I adopted them. They are my children. I don't know. I think it's funny how I literally saved them from being thrown away. And now they're all here. I made sure to wash them. I remember I gave them a bath when I bought them. And this one is still has no clothes. It came this way. Maybe I should buy it clothes. I don't know. But yes, my little calico critter family that I adopted and I saved from being thrown away. My very proud moment. Okay, next item. It's not from my thrift store, but it was thrifted. But I thrifted these really cute little Hello Kitty headphones. And they're so freaking cute. They're also like super soft in here. It's not like that annoying fake like rubber thingy. You know what I mean? Where it like starts to peel off. They're like actually soft and cozy. I freaked when I found these because they're just so cute. Look at the polka dots. and it's Hello Kitty. They're literally my colors. I love black and pink together so much. I love wearing these. I think they're so cute. And I look super cool when I listen to my music. Yup. Also says Hello Kitty up here. And it's also very fuzzy and cute. And yeah. So the next really cool thing that I got. Okay, this was super random, but I'm like, wait, I really want that. So yes, I got my hands on this like fully cooly little art print. I remember when I saw this, I'm like, wait, why is this here? Why would someone donate this? But yeah, I think this is from, where is it? A Loot Crate. And I remember these from a long time ago because I remember YouTubers were like promote like Loot Crates and it was like full of like random anime stuff. But yeah, I guess this came from a Loot Crate and I'm happy that I got this because I absolutely love Fooly Cooly. I mean, my name literally comes from Fooly Cooly. And yeah, this is such a cool print. I haven't even put it on my wall. But yeah, I got this at the thrift store and I thought it was really cool. Also, it's like printed on like a really thick cardboard type thing. So it's like really good quality too. Fooly Cooly, a really amazing anime. I love it so much. I remember literally watching this anime every single day. I swear to God, I know the whole dialogue of Fooly Cooly. It's kind of bad because I would literally sleep to it. I would wake up to it. I would always watch this anime for some reason. I don't know. But yeah. Fooly Cooly print. Very cool. Okay, I want to go to my... Since we're talking about anime, I'm going to go to my manga. So I would say like a 90% of my manga is thrifted. So it's like very uncompleted. But I don't know. I'm still proud of it, I guess. But okay, I'm going to show you guys like a good portion of my manga that I thrifted. But okay, we're gonna start off with my Death Note mangas that I thrifted. So yes, this is the black edition and they're so freaking sick. I remember when I got these, I was like, holy moly, these are amazing. Yes, I did price them myself. Books are mainly like $1 if you go thrifting. They're mainly like $1 or like almost $2. So yes, I did price them myself for $1. But yeah, yeah, these are from the thrift store that I worked at. Oh, here's a tip. This is probably like a very known tip though, but if you want to look for manga at a thrift store, I highly recommend you check the kids section because I remember they would tell me to put like manga in the kids section. So yeah, if probably everyone already knew this, but if you didn't know, check the kids section for manga because you might find some there. So the next manga that I have here is my Kingdom Hearts manga. And it's the volume 1. I was only able to find volume 1. But I have a funny story with this one. Okay, so this random person, they ended up donating like a huge cardboard box of like used manga. There were like a bunch of old school manga too. And every time I think about this, it hurts my soul. But basically, the previous owner, I don't know what he did with his manga. But I feel like he probably had this in the attic or something for like years. And I remember opening the box and it was full of manga, but the thing is they were all like damaged. They were all like water damaged. Couldn't even open the manga. Like it was just so like crusty and gross. And I think the bookworms actually got to them. I don't know, but it was so weird and so disappointing. So I couldn't even look through any of them. I had to just like toss them away and it was so sad because it was like a bunch of old school manga that I'd never even heard of before. But for some reason, this was the only saved one from that box. I don't know how. It was probably blessed with some really cool aura or something. I don't know, but I was able to get my hands on this and I'm happy that I have this. And the next super cool manga that I have is my Persona 3 manga. And this one I also got it at the thrift store that I worked at. And I remember I freaked when I found this and it was only the volume 1 of it. But it's okay, I don't care, I love it so much. I did already read this. I have not played Persona 3 and I know I need to, but I will eventually, I swear. Yeah, but yes, I love the edits to this game so much. They're all so freaking cool and amazing. And I need to play this game soon, yeah! And then I also have some Fruits Basket manga. I was able to find 1 through 4 and I was so excited because this is one of my favorite shoujo anime. And such a good anime. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. And it's the old school manga, a Fruit Basket. It's so cute. So cute! I got these all for $1 at the thrift store that I worked at and I priced them myself. Okay, so this manga, I was only able to find volume 10 and 11 of The Wallflower. And I remember when I found these, I was hoping and praying. I was searching through that damn box, hoping that I would find the rest of the manga. Because I feel like it's kind of random to just donate 10 and 11. I feel like the rest had to be in there, but no. I'm still super happy that I got these because I really love this series so much. I have read volume 1 and 2 online, but I stopped myself because I want to have like the physical copy of them. So I still haven't even like searched, and I feel like they might be rare. I think I did search one time and they were kind of hard to find, or they were kind of expensive, but yeah. The Wallflower, super cute, super slay. Oh, what the frick? So I also got my hands on these super duper cool DVDs, and I still can't believe I own these, but I was able to get my hands on Invader Zim, the whole complete invasion. Mwahahaaaa. But yes, this contains the complete TV series, and it also has special features. I don't know, I used to love this show growing up, so being able to actually own like the actual DVDs is so cool to me, and the DVDs in general are so cool. Like, look at this! A Christmas special. Mwah. Then this. This. But yes, I remember I freaked out when I found these because I never ever thought I would own like the DVDs of these, and they're just so cool. I don't have a DVD player anymore because it broke, but I do need to get my hands on a DVD player and watch those on there because that would be so cool and nostalgic. But yeah, they just look like this. It's so pretty. Whoa. Yeah, very cool. Okay, another really cool DVD that I was able to get my hands on, it was this Twilight the Breaking Dawn Part 1, and I love this box so much because it literally feels like you got a wedding invitation to Bella and Edward's like wedding. And I don't know, I also freaked when I found this because it comes with a tapestry, and I do have this somewhere. I just don't know where I left it. I used to have it on my wall, but I don't know where I left it. Oh shoot. But yeah, this was brand new. It was like plastic wrapped and everything, and it's such a pretty DVD design. Like, I just love looking at this. It just looks so pretty and elegant. It looks like a piece of a wedding cake, doesn't it? I don't know. It includes special features. It had like the fabric poster and everything. I need to find it. Now I'm a little worried because I don't know where I left it, but I'll show you the inside. But yeah, as you can see, this is completely new. I haven't even opened it. Whoa. But yeah, it's so pretty. Now these, okay, I feel like these are my most epic and most amazing thrift store finds ever in my whole thrift store history. And like, I don't know, every time I look at these, I'm like, there's no way that I found that, but I did that. And yes, these are from the thrift store that I used to work at, and I actually have a really funny story about these. But yes, they are my GameCube Nintendo Zelda games, and I have The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Ta-da! And then I also, okay, this one I freaked when I found it because I love this game so much. But this is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. But yes, I remember I freaked out when I found these. Although I don't have a GameCube, I still wanted them, and maybe one day I will have a GameCube. But yes, I still can't believe I own these, and every time I think about this, it hurts my soul. But okay, where should I even start? Okay, I'm gonna try really hard to remember this specific day because it was so long ago, but I remember. Okay, so I was working and I was looking through this box, and some random stranger decided to donate, which is so, I still don't know what was going on in this stranger's head, but they decided to donate like a bunch of old PlayStation 2 games and like GameCube games and like just a bunch of other like old like PlayStation 3 games. And this box was full. Keep this in mind, right? And I remember I freaked out when I found this damn box because I knew some of these games were rare and they were being sold online for a lot. Because I know these are being sold on a lot online right now, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I haven't checked, but the last time I checked, they were going for a lot. But anyways, yes, this random person decided to donate like a box of their old games. And okay, so my manager had this rule where she would have to like first look through all the games, and then she would look for the price online and then price them, which is kind of crazy, I know. But yes, so I had to put them on the side, right? And I put them like I put like a huge stack of those games on my side of my table, right? And then I guess, I don't know, I worked like in front of these huge doors. So those huge doors, like you would go through them and they would like take you to the actual floor where customers would shop, right? And I guess this like reseller saw like my huge stack of games like just on my side of my table. He saw it through like these huge windows, like through the doors and stuff. And as I was walking out, he was all like, I see you have some games right there. Can I maybe look at them? And I knew this guy was a reseller because I'd seen this guy before. He like goes to like the video game section or the CD or whatever section, and he like scans stuff and he like looks at it online. And I'm like, oh shoot, no! But I couldn't say no, so I'm like, wait, I actually first have to go tell my manager because she first needs to price them before I put them on the floor. And he was all like, okay, I'll wait. And I'm like, no! But yes, he did wait. And I went to go tell my manager, and she was all like, well, actually, I don't have time to price them right now, but I will eventually. And he said, I'll wait. And she was like, I don't have time right now. He's like, okay, then I'll come back tomorrow. And she's like, maybe I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. And he's like, then I'll be here. Just call me or whatever. And I guess my manager felt like he thought we didn't want to sell them to him. So she just told me to like let him look at it. And I was so sad. And I was so upset because I remember I saw the original Resident Evil 4 for the PlayStation 2. And I wanted it so bad. I remember I freaked out when I freaking found it because I couldn't believe it. I never thought I would be holding like the original Resident Evil 4 in my hands. But of course, the reseller saw it, he scanned it, and he took it with him. And I was so sad. I like to call that story my Resident Evil incident. Yeah. But I was able to get my hands on these two, and I'm glad I got something out of that. But every time I think about that damn Resident Evil 4 game, it makes me so sad. I just know that reseller had such a good sale day because he took all those damn games. They were all good. I'm so sad. I'm still so sad about it. It's been years, but I'm still so sad about it. Alright, that's enough of that. But yeah, I got my hands on these two, and I'm proud. Alright, so the last book thing that I want to show you, and then we'll go to clothes because I do have some cool clothing pieces that I want to show you. But I do have these Lenore books that I thrifted at the thrift store, and I also got these at the thrift store that I worked at, and they were put in the kids section, and I priced these for super cheap because they're kids books, so I was able to do that. And yeah, but yeah, I got these really pretty Lenore books, and they're so cool. I love these books so much. I love her little like character design as well. Just look like this. Very pretty. I love reading these. And then also this one. But yeah, I was very happy when I got these because they're just so fun and pretty, and I love these little comic books so much. But yeah, she's just so badass. I love her character design so much. And yeah, I'm very happy to own these little Lenore books. Very proud. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys my most epic and coolest clothing items that I have ever thrifted. And I'm gonna start off with this shirt because this shirt, I think it's my most coolest clothing item that I ever thrifted, and it's from the thrift store that I worked at. But yes, it's this really beautiful shirt. You guys have probably seen me wear this already. I wore this for the Dead and Grey concert. Yes, and I actually found this shirt in the Halloween section for super cheap. So I have another tip. If you like alternative fashion or you dress alternative, I highly recommend you check the Halloween section when it comes out because majority of the time they like to put a lot of like alternative fashion in the Halloween section for some reason. I mean, it kind of makes sense because a lot of people that don't dress alternative kind of view it that way. They kind of view it as like a Halloween costume. So I highly recommend you check the Halloween section because they price it for super cheap. Like I was able to find this shirt for super cheap, and it's literally by the brand Trip NYC. But every time I wear this shirt, I do kind of have to like pin it in the back, so it looks kind of wonky, but that's fine. It is a size large, but that's okay. I still wear it because I love it. Another really cool epic shirt is my amazing... Okay, this shirt. This is so cool. But I have my MCR shirt here. This is from not a thrift store that I worked at. It's just another random one. But yes, I found this gem at a thrift store, and as you can see, I wore it a lot. It has some deodorant stains, kind of gross, but whatever. Yes, I thrifted this years ago. I thrifted this when I was 16, and it was one of like my coolest thrift finds at that time. And I remember I freaked out when I found this because I've never ever seen this MCR merch ever. So I was really shocked that I found this. And I remember I did my research. I think I found like someone with a similar shirt like this, but it was like a tank top. And she also, it was like a Reddit post, I think. And she also couldn't figure out like where this design came from. So maybe one of you guys know, like if you're a huge MCR fan, do you know where this specific design came from? Because I have no clue, and it looks so freaking epic. I love it. It says, "The devil's got a place for you and me." And it's so freaking awesome. The fit of this is also very, very nice. I like this material a lot, and I just love this shirt. Ugh, damn. I did well finding this. I also have these 3 really epic Emily the Strange shirts. They look like this. I swear to God, I have an, oh yes, I do. I have a 4th one. It's like purple, but I can't find it. It's somewhere. I need to do my laundry. But yeah, I have 4 Emily the Strange shirts that I thrifted. Well, actually, my sister thrifted them and I just stole them from her. Yeah. But yeah, they're my Emily the Strange shirts, and I love the fit of these as well. Such good material. I actually was selling this one, on my Depop, but then I quickly took it off because wait, like why am I selling this? This is so cool. I would wear these all the time. I also thrifted these when I was 16, and I wore these so many freaking times, and I honestly haven't worn them in a long time, and I need to because I used to love these. But yeah. Amazing. I totally forgot about this top. I almost skipped it, but this is my other Trip NYC. This also fits me super huge, which sucks, and that's why I don't really wear it. But yeah, it's so cute. It has like a little corset detailing in the back as well. It has like ties, and yeah, I just need to like fix it up a bit and I'll wear it more. Yeah, I think I found this in the Halloween section as well. Yeah, and it was very cheap at the thrift store that I worked at. And yeah. Okay, this jacket, I remember I got this at the thrift store that I worked at, and I remember I had my eyes on this damn jacket, and I was hoping a customer would not buy it, and they didn't, and I'm so happy. But yes, it's this super, like, look at that. That's so sick. Yeah, it's such an epic jacket. I still can't believe no customer bought this. Like, come on now. But I'm happy they didn't because I have it now. And this is a front. It is by the brand Affliction. Yes, Affliction. And it has these really cool like details over here. It's such an epic jacket. Like, what the frick? Yeah, I never owned anything like this before. So when I saw it, I'm like, damn, I need that. Now that it's about to be fall, I cannot wait to wear this again and have such cool outfits and stuff. Yeah. And then this super epic Ed Hardy checkered jacket. Yes. Yeah, this is my super cool epic Ed Hardy jacket. I did not get this because of the brand. I got this because it's checkered, and I did not know that it was Ed Hardy. I'm like, wait, that's so cool. But yeah, such a good jacket. I have wore this for one of my closet cosplay. Yes, it was for Futaba, and I don't know, I love the way I did that, and it's such a cool jacket. Yeah, I don't think I showed this, right? But I don't think, did I show this? I don't remember. But yeah, I also got this at a thrift store. Was it? Oh yeah, it's the thrift store that I worked at. But this is a Pandora bracelet, and I thrifted it, and I know these go for a lot, but I got this for super cheap. I think this one went for like 100 something, but I was able to get this one for super cheap. And I accidentally kind of broke it here, like the little hook thing fell, so I have to fix that. But yes, I got this really cute Pandora breast cancer awareness little bracelet. And yeah, I remember I always wanted a Pandora bracelet, but they're like very expensive, so the fact that I thrifted this and it's pink is amazing. Yes, I hope you thought this haul was also super cool, because I think all this stuff that I thrifted is super cool, and the fact that I got this all for super cheap is so amazing. And I love thrifting, and yeah, I don't miss working at the thrift store, but it was fun, I guess, while it lasted. But yeah, I hope I didn't miss anything. I really hope. I better have not. Yeah. Hello, it is I from the future. So I did actually forget to show you guys something that's super important to me. So I'm gonna include this in the video. This is future me. Yeah. But okay. This is something that I also thrifted from my thrift store. So I really have to show you guys because I think it's really cool and epic. But I was able to get my hands on some K-pop albums. So, okay. So there was this one time when I was working my shift, right? And someone decided to donate like 2 huge big trash bags of K-pop albums. I remember picking them up and they were super heavy. And I was able to purchase them all. And I had them for a while. But I think like 2 years ago or a year ago, I gave them away to some friends. But I did keep some of them because the ones that I gave away, I didn't really stand those group. I didn't really like listen to them anymore. But the ones that I did keep, I made sure to keep because they have a very special place in my heart. But yes, I was able to get my hands on some old BTS albums, and these were obviously like thrifted and used, so it didn't really come with photo cards or like posters or anything. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So this one is the Young Forever. And then I have a Map of the Soul Persona, Volume 2. And then my favorites. I have the Love Yourself Answer album, the Love Yourself Her album, the Love Yourself Tear album, and then last but not least, I have the Dark and Wild album. But yeah, so these are all thrifted, of course, so it didn't come with like any photo cards. I think one came with photo cards. I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, these were the ones that I kept because, I don't know, BTS was like the first K-pop group that I got into, so they'll always have a special place in my heart, even though I don't really stand them anymore. I always think it's funny how open I am now about listening to K-pop because, okay, I first got into K-pop in 2017, and I remember I used to be embarrassed. I would hide the fact that I listened to K-pop because I feel like during that time it was kind of like embarrassing to tell people that you listen to K-pop because it wasn't really like something people would think it's cool. I don't know. But yeah, I would hide the fact that I listen to K-pop, and now I'm like so open about it, like online and stuff. Like, yeah, I listen to K-pop and I love it and I don't care. But yeah, that's my K-pop story, I guess. Okay, now going back to past luvmamimiii. Bye bye. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and yeah, I really need to get clothes for him. Is it a hamster or a dog? I think it's a hamster?